Good morning, students. Today we are going to deal with a new topic for the class TYBA, Compulsory English, and the topic name is types of sentences. Dear friends, when we use language while speaking or writing, generally we use 4 types of sentences to express our feelings, emotions, or other sort of communicative skills. So when we deal with the topic, or when we talk about this topic, types of sentences, generally there are 4 basic types of sentences in English. Number 1, declarative sentence. Second one is interrogative sentence. Third one is imperative sentence. And the last one is exclamatory sentences. So we need to just classify as per their usages, as per their types in the use of language actually. Now when we talk about say declarative sentence or declarative sentence, it is a kind of statement or a kind of a statement which conveys or which relays an information. See, when we generally speak in English, sometimes we have very plain statements, sometimes we have questions, sometimes we have doubts, sometimes we request, sometimes we give commands, etc., etc. And for this purpose, we generally use these 4 types of sentences. Now, first sentence type is declarative sentence. As I told you earlier that this is a statement, or this statement is meant for or used for making general statements, basic statements in English, like relaying information. Another sentence type is interrogative sentence, which is used for asking questions or clarifying or asking for doubts, and particularly with the help of questions we generally ask information to the speaker and the listener, and this type of sentence type is called as interrogative sentence pattern. Next one is imperative sentences. It is having like commands, and this particularly is used for to tell someone to do something, like say requests. Sometimes we command, sometimes we advise someone, or many times we commit or we make requests, and for this purpose imperative statement or imperative sentences are used. Another type of sentence type is exclamatory sentence, generally exclamation. Okay, generally these statements or exclamatory sentences are used for the sake of showing your strong emotions or showing your attitude, etc., etc. Now one by one we will talk about these sentences at the in a detailed manner. Now first sentence type is declarative sentences. Now look at this declarative sentence type. Now as I told you earlier that this is a statement. Now see, when you talk about a statement or when we talk about a simple sentence like now this sentence type or this statement type is generally a statement type which is talking about the facts and figures. Now if I say Mumbai is a big city. Now Mumbai is a big city, which is a statement, which is a fact. So when the speaker uses this kind of sentence, or when the speaker uses this kind of statement, he is clarifying or he is just making a statement, or he is making a factual statement, and that is why this type of sentence is called as a declarative sentence. Another sentence, for example, he walked home. He walked home. Again, this statement or this sentence is a declarative sentence. Another example we can take, Taj Mahal is a beautiful monument. Now here the speaker is again giving us the fact that Taj Mahal is a beautiful monument. So Taj Mahal is a beautiful monument is a declarative sentence. There are thousands of sentences which can be used as statements, and for this purpose we need to just talk about this, that it talks about the factual information. It talks about the factual information or facts or truth, etc., etc. Look at the sentence like sun rises in the east. Now this statement is also a kind of declarative statement because it is talking about the fact that where sun rises in the east. Okay, is it clear? So next type of sentence type is interrogative statements or interrogative sentence type. Now interrogative sentence type is a type of sentence where generally which is used for asking questions or asking information. Now how this sentence starts? Generally these sentences are also called as WH questions, or they are also starting with how, when, what, where, etc., etc. Now look at the statements, like when I talk about say interrogative statements, in the sense they ask questions, or these statements are, or these sentences are generally used for the sake of asking information or asking questions. Now if I say, what is your name? Now this sentence is a kind of interrogative statement or interrogative sentence, because why? Because the information is being asked by the speaker to the listener, or he is asking something, that what is your name? So this question is starting from, or this statement is starting from WH, that is what is your name. Another is like say how old you are. So interrogative sentences generally use direct questions or direct questions. For example, what is your name? This is a question where the speaker is asking for the information of the listener. So speaker is asking question here, and that is why this type of sentence or statement is an interrogative statement. Another is how old you are. Here the speaker is expecting the age of the listener, and that is why he is asking the question. So in this way, this is a kind of direct question, and that is why this is also a kind of, or this is an example of interrogative question. Another is, where is Taj Mahal? Where is Taj Mahal? Now the speaker here is asking for the information about Taj Mahal. Now where is it exactly located? So the speaker's intention is to ask question, to interrogate, and that is why this type of sentence is called as interrogative statement. Another third type of sentence structure is, or sentence type is, imperative statement or imperative sentences. Now what is imperative sentences? Can anyone tell me? Okay, I'll tell you. Imperative sentences are generally used for the sake of commands, requests, or advices. Now where the speaker uses this kind of sentences for the sake of commands, like say, if the captain is ordering or giving command to his soldier, shoot him at once. Like look at the sentence, like say, shoot him at once. Now this is a kind of imperative statement or imperative sentence. Now why he is saying so? Because he is ordering someone whom the superior is ordering to the junior, or to his sepoy, or to his soldier, that shoot him at once. Now for example, say, please open the window. Now look at this sentence. Now what this sentence is talking about? Please open the window. Now someone is making request. Now what sort of request it is here? That to open the window. So the speaker is intending, or the speaker's intention is that someone should open the window. So it is a request. So request is a kind of imperative sentence. Another is, look at this sentence, stand up. Now stand up is again an order. Stand up again is an order, or a kind of sentence where someone is expecting something, and that is why the imperative statements or sentences generally they deal with commands, requests, or advice. For example, look at the sentence like, go and catch the hen. Now here someone is giving order to someone, go and catch the hen, in the sense he is expecting that the listener should obey him or should listen to him and do accordingly, and that is why this kind of sentences are called as imperative statements or imperative sentences. Now here what happens, generally commands, requests and advice. Advice, like see, stand in the queue. Now look at this sentence. Stand in the queue, in the sense you have to stand in a queue. So someone is advising someone. So advices, commands and requests, they are considered to be imperative sentences. Another last type of sentence structure is, or sentence is in English, that is exclamatory sentences. Now exclamatory sentences are generally the sentences where we see that there is an explanation, or where the user or the speaker is showing his emotions or strong emotions. Now emotions, like there are sentences, for example, hooray, we won the match. Now look at this sentence. I am writing some sentences on the board, like hooray, we won the match. Another sentence, alas, she died at the young age. Or the sentence like, third, wow, what a beautiful flower it is. Now these sentences are showing the emotions of the speakers. Hooray, which talks about the winning of the match. Another alas, which is showing again a strong feeling, strong emotion of the speaker. And wow is also showing a strong emotion of the speaker. And that is why these sentences are showing the strong feelings, strong emotions of the user, and that is why these sentences or this sentence type is called as exclamatory sentence. So dear students, so we have seen that there are 4 types of sentences in English: declarative sentence type, interrogative sentence type, imperative sentence type, and the last one is exclamatory sentence type. So these are basic structures or basic sentence types in English. So if you got any doubt, if you got any question, please do ask me. You got any questions? Okay, thank you very much.